Yes, good afternoon. Yeah, now the time is lunch time. No, no, 1 o'clock it is past means it's at lunch time. So, what I will do is I will not show any graphs or any statistics, other things, because you have got lot of information from the market and others. But I will really share what makes the difference after doing CFP. Okay. So, before that, I will share my something from my personal life. My name is Ramesh Hegde. Basically, I am an automobile engineer. After doing 25 years of service in automobile industry, I shifted to finance industry. Are you curious to know about this, na? How it could make? So, because this is my life car. Life car means when I started my industry in the 1992 with a small capital of 50,000 rupees, I would able to create around 1.5 crore asset within 6 years. Means 1998. Then I started to expand my business into so many other. I thought that that was the diversification, but when after doing the CFA, I learned that that is not a diversification. So I established my industry in tractor division and lubricant division, battery division, everything in the automobile sector only. So due to that, within 4 years, so from 98 to 2002, my net worth was come down to 1.5 crore to minus 80 lakhs. At that point, I stood and I see back what wrong I did, what mistake I did. At that time, what I learned is I have not did a proper financial management. Then I started searching where I will get the more information about the financial management. But the thing is, we are able to get every education from the society except financial literacy. We are far behind in the financial literacy. So then I started searching, I got that information, CFP is a one course. Then I registered with somebody and I started taking coaching and all from Bangalore, and then I went to Chennai and I took some coaching. Then I completed my 4 modules. I thought that certification is not for me because anyhow I am knowing the knowledge and I will implement. I continued the same situation for another 2 years, but I really understood that I cannot express anywhere I am a CFP guy because I have not completed the 5th module. Then I approached Kr and took his guidance. I completed final module within 3 months. So then I got certification of as certified financial planner. And last month I completed another one course that is called Chartered Wealth Manager. So that also I completed now. So in this process, what I realized from my life graph, so it is not only my problem, it is a problem of every human beings. Everybody will undergoing one or the other day in the same cycle. They will go up and they will come down. So we are able to know how to enjoy when we are in an upward direction. But we don't know, and we are very much upset when the graph is start moving downside. So my model of business is continuously educating the people. So then I started regular education classes at Davangere. So in my office is also having a small place. Around 20 people can easily sit there. So we are doing weekly basis education, and I given a program in DD Doordarshana in Kannada version. We did a live program, and I conducted some programs in radio also about the education to the public. So what is financial planning? And in our workshop, we are addressing about the what is financial planning, why it is required, why we are unable to get the financial freedom after doing so many years of business or a work or any other profession, and what are the mistakes we are doing in our life. So by that time the customer will get some idea, they will become client. And till today we have conducted so many education classes, more than 5,000 people took that class, and out of that around 550 customers became my client. Hi. Yeah, but I am not happy with that because my target is to get minimum 30% of conversion. Because we are lagging behind, the customers are very much interested, but we are unable to make proper follow. So I am focusing on that, but another 1 year I am able to get that also. And another one thing, so what we will do commonly mistake, once we got certification, CFP or something else, we learn that, yeah, I got everything and I will not interested to take more knowledge. But when you are taking one certification, we have to regularly participate in so many other workshops also. Yesterday I directly come from COFP function. That was a 3 days convention. One day, first day is for financial visit, financial planner visits. Second day is for the learning curve. Actually, today I will get some shadow of that program also, because yesterday I participated in one workshop that is called behavioral finance. How the customers are behaving with investments or something with us. So one Mr. Prasanna Chandra, he is a famous author and as well as a professor. He has given a lecture. He just given one sentence: the customers are not interested to sold. They are interested to buy the product. So if that is the condition, whether we are able to make them to buy our product, whether are we equipped with that? When we ask that question, we will realize where we are standing. So since 3 years I am seriously took this business, and my total mutual fund AUM was, when I prepared this PPT, at that time it was 60 crores. Now I crossed more than 95 crores AUM in a mutual fund, and monthly SIP of 50 lakhs, and I am totally managing 310 crores AUM. So my specialization is I am providing the service to the cooperative banks, because the cooperative bank is one sector, the people are keep the money there because they are having lot of trust. The bank management is not able to manage that money in an efficient way. So where I am giving the service is like that, till 6% I am not charging anything to the bank. So on and above whatever the return I am generating, out of that I am taking 10% as my service charge. It will become a huge money. And we are using in liquid fund, and we are using in debt fund also. The intention is to generate decent higher returns and as well as take tax benefit. So, and I am managing their SLR category, that is G-Secs and SDL papers. There they are unable to book the profit of capital gain from the G-Sec. So we are doing that also. So that's why I am getting huge money in sitting in like small city like Davangere. I am not sitting in any metros. Five medical colleges there, but population wise and compared to Bangalore, Hyderabad or Mumbai, it is very small city. So, yeah. So then continuous follow-up. Once we start giving education to the public, then we have to make a continuous follow-up. Otherwise, the people will keep these things in their mind for 1 week or 15 days, maximum 1 month, even for you also. So what you are today getting, what is energized today, it will keep in your body or mind for another 15 days or 20 days. After that, you will come to the again normal life. So when you are in a continuous follow-up, then only we can achieve something. Yeah, so many of our customers, before taking their financial planning, I will ask this question. What is the objective of asset class? Why we have to make investment in real estate and gold? I think all of you are doing distribution or some other products. Whether are you asked this question? Why real estate and gold? Just tell me.
Okay, for generations,
Hmm.
the only asset class which people knew for last 100 years was gold and real estate. And probably post that they were talking about FD and Kisan Vikas Patra. And only for last 10 years, 20 years, people know there are other asset class which is available. But the major problem is today the youngsters who earn money are not the people who actually invest. It's their father and forefather, grandfather who invest. Only question they say invest on land or gold.
My view is little bit different. The person of the financial planning. The investment, why you have to make investment in real estate and gold is for hedging the inflation. Very simple question, simple answer. So when you want to make investment in real estate and gold, it is the purpose of hedging the inflation. The real estate and gold will not making better return than the inflation. So you just forget about last 10 years movement and all. So if you calculate in a long way, 40 years, 50 years returns, that will not beat the inflation rate. And second, why debt? Why we have to sell the debt product to our customers? Or why you want to buy the debt product? Secure capital and liquidity. Next. Who want regular income from that investment, that guy we have to sell debt. When we need regular income, at that time only we have to buy the debt. Otherwise no. And meeting some our liquidity purpose also we can invest. Then why equity? Yes, equity is for beating the inflation. You just see the asset class again. When you invest in real estate and gold, what is your income? Only capital appreciation. I am not talking percentage and all. So what is the mode of return? That is by way of capital appreciation. When you invest in a debt, what is your mode of income? That is interest. There is no chance of growing capital. And why equity? Equity is having the capacity to generate both type of income. One is, if the stock is good, that is regularly paying a dividend and bonus. And the same time, the price of stock is also going up. That is why the equity has to be used for beating the inflation. So you understand one thing. So when you are not making investment in equity, then you are not beating inflation, then you are not able to create wealth. This is very simple thing. First, understand needs of customers and make them to set their financial goals. By doing this, they understand that they are responsible for their financial life. What exercise we do? I will ask a simple question. What is financial planning and which company product is it? Huh. Then what is financial planning? Yes, yes. The financial planning is the process. It is not a product. So everybody, each and every human being knowing that where to invest, how to get the returns. And they are very much interested to create returns. But wherever service is required to control his emotion, set the goals and manage the risk and time and tax efficiency last. So this area we have to give service to them. They are very much knowing to how to get. And what is the need and what is the want? Just sir has said touched that. According to me, when I leading the workshop, the needs are the things which cannot be postponed. It is very much essential to our life. Suppose monthly hold expenses. Are you able to postpone it? Children education, marriage, your retirement. Before doing the planning, first we have to assess how much money is required to meet these needs. Then you go for the wants, car or house or foreign visits, somewhere else. So first we have to create that needs and make them to understand, then they will become feeling they are responsible for their life. Otherwise, they will say, you told that, I bought that, it has made me the loss or put me into a loss. So if you want to come out from that obligation, first you have to create this. Then the risk. What is risk? Everybody know the risk, na? What is risk? I want the answer in very simple way, in a one sentence. Probability of? Then what is loss? So there is a lot of difference with the risk and loss. Because the customers are like that only. They will put all the things in one basket. Risk is the variance in expected return. So I am expecting so many other returns, but I am not able to reach that. Suppose I bought 1000 rupees shares today, it may move to 1200. Then I am in a positive risk of 200 rupees. There is no surety the price will be stand there. It may come down. So if the stock price move below 1000, then I am at negative risk. There is a chance, opportunity to make huge profit. But when you book the loss, then your opportunity is seized there and there is no question of making profit. So the risk may be variance, it is positive or a negative, but loss is always negative. So then, you see, when you get your birth, the risk will come and attach. Can you make separate and you can live? Then what you do with the risk? Then not managing. Managing, you saw that. No? That's why. So it is, we have to learn dealing with the risk. How to deal with the risk? The first thing is managing the risk. That is the one part of dealing with the risk is manage the risk. How you are going to manage the risk? There is again three ways. The risk is always with you. Then first you understand what is your risk, then you have to deal with that. Then the first step is you can choose manage the risk. Then again it is three ways. One is risk avoid, risk retain and risk transfer. You do that and you can able to manage the risk. And another one type of dealing with the risk, what it is? Anybody knows? Huh? That is return with the risk. That comes under manage. That is risk transfer. It is already I told. Avoiding the risk I already covered. Huh? No. So second one is reducing the risk. How you can reduce the risk? How you can reduce the risk? One thing, when you increase your investment time horizon, automatically risk will be reduced. Right? Second one is, when you make a proper asset allocation, then your risk is reduced. Any big thing is deal with the risk? It's very simple. So like that, we have to learn the things.
You are basically making the risk, the time as your friend.
Yeah, that's right. I will give you one example how the time value will affect on our investment. I will ask you one question. If you are at the age of 30 years, you assume that all you are 30-year age, and you are going to invest 1000 rupees per month in the index, it is giving 18% return. At the end of the 30th year, how much your investment will become? 3,60,000. Investment part is 3,60,000. 1,000 rupees per month, per year is 12,000. For 30 years it is 3,60,000. How much would you expect from that investment after 30 years? At the rate of 18%. You can calculate. Huh? 1.6 crore. Okay, good. If the same investment you do for only 20 years, how much you are able to get it? You see? Yeah, he is calculating. 30 lakhs. You see, the thing, you are investing 1,000 rupees with the same return for the 20 years, you are able to produce only 30 lakhs. So, same money for another 10 years with the investment of another 1,20,000 rupees, it will give you 1 crore 30 lakh rupees excess. That is called time value of money. How the last 10 years money will grow, but what we will do? As a human being, what we are doing with that money? Every 4 years, 3 years, we are removing from here, that we are replacing. So that's why money is not growing. That's why we are unable to create wealth for ourselves. Got the idea of time value of money?
Got the answer. First 20-year future value is 19 lakh something, and end of the 30 year it is 1 crore 39 lakh.
Yeah, that is power of compounding, or we can term as a time value of money. So then we have to able to make difference in following areas. Current expenses were
kind of returns. Investments will beat the inflation.
Just saying whatever we get as a surplus out of income minus expenses, the proportion that you said just
Yeah, now I will give a statement, whether I may be wrong. Savings is the accumulation process for short term and there is no risk. Are you agree with this? What I am trying to do is, we have to make the life simple. We have to give the answer to touch their heart, customers. So it's very simple. Savings is an accumulation process for short term and there is no risk. Then what is investment? Investment is long term and it is a wealth creation process and there is a risk. So when your investment or saving part is including some risk, means that is not a saving, that is an investment. You have to make differentiation of that assets. Otherwise it will no use. Then what is equity versus equity mutual fund? Okay. And what is the difference? Everybody is know. Equity and equity mutual fund. What is the difference?
Fund manager is there in
If you are going to equity mutual fund means you are outsourcing your job.
I will explain it in a very simple way. Okay. I don't want to make complication. Huh. No, again you are giving to fund manager. No, he is also one entity.
No fund manager. We are distributing the risk.
Investing with limited knowledge.
Distributing
And
risk.
Equity mutual fund, you are not really transferring, you are outsourcing your risk. So they are expected to have more knowledge. So
Yeah, I will make it again simple. So I will give an example. Suppose you want to travel from Hyderabad to Vijayawada. There is a two option. One is a motorbike and another one is a train. Which one you will opt? Why that so? One is cheap, second one is safety, professional driver, you can sit, enjoy, right now. So equity mutual fund is like that only. It is a train. It is started from since inception. It is traveling so many other years also for long. But your duty is, when your stop comes, you have to get inside the train. When you reach your destination, you have to get down from the station, railway. So otherwise, if you are linked with the emotion, so can you travel till the train reach to that destination? No, no. So like that, our customers are having the another one, that bad habit, that one asset is giving profit, they are not ready to cut that profit. They wanted to continue in that. So that's why I told that dealing with the emotion is very, very important. So the equity, direct equity investment is just bike riding. You have to bear all the risks. Your cost, energy, and all other unforeseen sins you have to be faced. So that's why it is better to go with the equity mutual fund. Yes, what is FD versus debt instrument? What is debt and what is FD?
FD is guaranteed. FD is guaranteed return. FD is variable. Positive or variable.
Even GSEC comes under debt. So that is also fixed income. If you buy GSEC, it is giving coupon rate regularly. Why you have to make investment in FD or a debt instrument? FD is maybe come down also, no? FD is fixed.
Yeah, FD is fixed, but if you can consider the debt instruments, it includes several factors, but one can expect a return. Suppose.
So the thing is, FDs is giving fixed return, but it is not beating taxation or tax efficiency, or it is not beating the inflation. Even debt instrument is also may not be beating the inflation, but it is giving little bit higher than the FD return, and we can use it as a tax efficient tool. So when who is paying 33% tax, at that time, instead of keeping the money for 3 years or more than 3 years in a FD, if you keep the money in debt, that is giving better returns. That is giving very high return. So that is the area we are working for the cooperative banks. So that's why they are making good money. And I am also. If I am able to generate 1 crore extra profit, means I am getting 10 lakh rupees fees out of that. PF versus ELSS. What is the difference between PF and ELSS? Debt equity, that is right. What is the purpose of making investment in PF? To create money for the retirement, long term and tax purpose. And that is also having, PF is also having all EEE, exempt, exempt, exempt. And ELS is also having EEE, right? PF is having a fixed return and ELSS is having not fixed return. It is a market link. Okay? And if you are invested 15 years for the PF, and what is the lock-in period in ELSS? 3 years. Which is better instrument now? 3 years is better. But you consider in other way, if you are not able to draw the money from PF for 15 years, just to assume that if you are not willing to withdraw the money from ELSS also, then what may be the difference? If you are paying lakh rupees per annum for 15 years in a PF, it is giving you around 32 to 37 lakhs at the maturity of the 15 years. The same money if you invested in ELSS, it would have give around 2.5 crore to 2.75 crores. Is it worth or not? But why you are stopped? Only the box of fixed income. We are not ready to think out of the box. So as a financial planner, if I show all these things to my customer, whether they become to my prospects, whether they become to my client or not, this is the good opportunity. Then how to buy insurance? This is very big question. Just I will explain. How many of you having insurance policy here? Everybody? Yes. How many of you having more than 10 policies? Nobody is having 10 policies. Okay. How many of you having 5 to 10 policies? Life insurance, only life insurance. Yeah, life insurance. Only, sir. Yes, okay. So now you assume that, when is that? Yes. Now you assume that you are 30-year-old, okay, you want to buy 20 years plan, okay. What are the facts in the insurance? One is sum assurance, another one is premium, and third one is death benefit, and fourth one is maturity benefit. Okay? Any other things we left out? No, no? Only these things. You assume agent 1 will come and approach you. I will give you 2 lakh rupees sum insurance and premium of 10,000 rupees. Death benefit is sum assurance plus accrued bonus, and maturity he will pay you 4.5 lakhs. Okay? So agent 2 will give you offer, I will give you 5 lakh rupees sum assurance, premium of 2,000 rupees per annum, and death benefit I will pay you 5 lakh rupees, and maturity I won't pay you anything. Which product you want to opt now? How many of you go with the second? And how many of you really owning that second plan? Only 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's a good, because you are all knowledgeable person, but you ask this question to customers, they don't know this. They will see the maturity benefit. Yeah, that's why first we have to give life insurance as term insurance product, then we have to add mutual funds for their growth. It is giving a very real value for their investments. And another thing, how you are going to evaluate your risk? How much insurance you need? You have to make calculation. Huh? How you are going to do that? That means you are all underinsured. Nobody is having full insurance. Anybody has calculated your risk? How much risk you are calculating? Then how you calculate it?
Basically, three methods which we work with. One, if a person is having a debt, you have to work based on his debt. The second one is based on his future goals planning. That particular planning amount should match with your present income tax paper, so that we can claim the make sure the company pays you that except on your paper.
Yeah, I will share my life experience. Sir, I have that. Yeah. Yeah, my age is now 40 years. My wife age is 35 years. And I am having one son around 18 years. My monthly expense is 20,000 rupees per month. Now you tell me how much insurance is required to me. I am not having any debt. Of course it is there. No?
Here we have to work out only
Sir, I will ask you a simple question. Whether you are going to market to buy vegetables, how you ask the price of tomato? Per kg. When you go to buy a milk, then you will ask that later. Like that, how much risk I am having, how you are going to measure that? That's a technical aspect. How we are measuring our risk means first is by age, second is liquidity requirement, third one is wealth, fourth one is psychology. Right? So if this is the case, how much insurance I need means, first I have to calculate the lifespan of my wife, expected life. Then how much money I require. The insurance calculation means we have to assume that today if I am not there, what is going to happen future. From today onwards I have to give the income to my wife as well as my sons education and marriage. So there is a three type of calculation. One is HLV basis, that is purely on your income, and second one is your need based, this is purely on expenditure basis, and third one is capital replacement basis, that is for children education and marriage. Like that only we have to calculate. So then only the customer will give more respect on our work. So here one thing I wanted to specially share with you people. So everybody here, why you are sitting here today? To earn something. Suppose somebody wants a job, he will put application, then what he asks next? How much salary I am getting? Once his salary is fixed, that is result. Once his salary is fixed, what he will do? He will do the action, right? He will do the action. Once he do the action, then he will experiencing that work, right? This is the way we are working, commonly. Huh? So after doing the CFP, I learned one special thing. I will work with some different things. First I will declare. How I declared, I will share you. I completed my CFP in the year 2013, 13 November, and immediately I got an opportunity from one firm. They are ready to pay me around 20 lakh rupees annual salary. So at that time, what could I have do? So and I asked to my wife. She told us, no, second thought, you go and join the job. Then I told her to just wait, I will put a calculation in front of you, then you take decision. So I am taking 20 lakh rupees salary, then I become under 30% tax bracket. Out of that I have to pay 6 lakh rupees tax, then another 2 lakh rupees for going to my perquisition taxes. How much left out now? Only 12 lakhs. So earning 1 lakh rupees per month, I have to leave all these setups and I need to go to Bangalore or Mumbai. Is it worth? Then I put one word with my wife, that is, you give me 1 year time, I will earn per month 3 lakh rupees in the same city. So that time, it was 2014 November. So I asked, 2013 November, I asked her till 2016 you give me a time, 2016 January onwards, every month I will earn 3 lakh rupees per month. Fortunately, by doing that declaration means I thought that, the thought came in my mind, 3 lakh rupees I am able to earn. I got around 50% experience that I received 3 lakhs. Then how would be my action? Whether it is for 30,000 rupees or 3 lakh rupees. 3 lakh rupees. My action automatically it will go to bigger size. So then what is my result? It's also bigger. So like that. So we have to start declaration. So today you people came here to get the knowledge about the CFP. Then today you have to declare, I will complete the CFP with 1 year. That is my goal. Then your action towards completion of CFP will be more. Then you will do the hard work. Then what could be the result? You will complete the result within a time frame. So then you can earn, you can start profession, everything will be open for you. So by doing this, today I am earning more than 5 lakh rupees a month. That is the power of CFP. So that's why I believe in that this is the power of declaration. Everybody is having that power in your hand. It is not outside. It is within you only. You have to discover it. You have to launch it. You have to reach. That's everything is in your hand only. Then where is the success? First declaration. You have to declare what you want to go to do the things. Okay? then action. So before that, I want to ask one thing. Do you know about the goal? No? Everybody know the goal? Now I will give you 3 statements. You tell me which one is goal. Okay? Be alert. I will grow along with my business. This is my statement, first statement. I will grow along with my business. First thing. I will residing at my own house in future. I will earn more money in future after 5 years. Which one is goal now? Huh? Second one is goal. Huh? Huh? Yes. Yes. None of my statements are not a goal. None of my statement is not a goal because the goal should be smart. S M A R T. Goal should be smart. So this is specific, measurable, achievable, reasonable, and with a time frame. So then it's a goal. If the statement I would give, I will reside after 10 years with a built house of cost of 50 lakhs in my own house. So is it making any sense? Right, na? It is, everything is specified. So like that, our goal should be in a specified way. That's why I told you that you have to make a time frame. Within this day, I will complete my CFE. Within this day, I will do this job. Then only you can create result. That is action. And produce results. So when you declare, when you start action, the result automatically comes. You no need to wait for the result. Don't get defocused by gossips and other news. So many other news comes from TV channels, newspapers, regulators, everything. The change is our nature, habit of our nature. We can't stop. So we have to move along with that. The disruption is part of our life. We have to live with that disruption. So how we have to overcome, that is challenge. And no technology replace the advisors, but advisor with technology will replace advisors. Any sense in this sentence? So many people are worried about robo distribution, so many other things. But the robo advisory will not dealing with our customer's emotion, customer experience. So for that our establishment is required. So the same thing, technology with the good advisor, that is definitely threat to the normal advisor. So we have to keep all this in our mind. So then we have to take forward. So this is my presentation. So I will say special thank you for KU sir and all of you, because Sunday you people you left out all your works and came here and supported and listened my things. So actually morning is also the same thing happened. That is I wanted to share. We have to honor our words first. When I reached to Bangalore airport, my flight was left. Immediately I can communicate the message to Kesha, sir, I missed the flight, I can't come to function. But I never did it. I found another flight and I bought the ticket and I reached here, because that is honor of our work. So like that we have to behave. We will get good response from the customers. So thank you very much. Yeah, any questions you can.
Program, if you told ask your friends or some persons to come, we are
having some seminar or something like that. People are not interested, not showing any interest, or they are having certain
constraints.
Yeah.
So how you are managing in that?
Yes.
So I'm trying these things in my city also, but I'm getting if I'm inviting 40 people, hardly 10 or 15 people are coming.
Yeah. So the things which I learned from yesterday's behavioral education, the people will not come easily for the good things. They will always having a resistance and opposition in that. So what I did, I started with my references. References means I was in automobile field. I used that influence. I called. So who are all believing my words? First I called them 20 people and I given education. Then at the end I announced that if you got something value from this education, you can refer your friends and relatives. Then we made a one register. They write their friends and relations name. Once the 20% comes, so we'll make another one class. Like that we started. So after 3 years, now I am having very busy schedule. I am not getting the time to conduct the classes because I am getting offer from outside. So nearby places, Dharwad, Hubli, Hospet, Shimoga, Mangalore. So in a month, 15 days I am traveling for doing the education classes. So it will take some time. It will not going to happen in, sometime I did class for only one guest. Only one guest. So that persistence, consistency, integrity we have to maintain, then only it is possible. Any other questions? Yes, thank you.
How was the, I mean, the city right now, people are obviously not financially difficult was it to convince them for financial planning? Because over here, even when people are financially literate, it's so difficult to convince them. When people are not even financially literate, how did you do that?
Yeah, that is the thing. That is why I told you that you have to show their needs. Then only they will come. So the needs is like this. Everybody comes to me and they will say something. So if you are saying something means you are having some experience that your people, educated people are not coming to you for the financial planning. So behind that one commitment would be there. So if I am able to address that commitment, then the customer will come to you directly without any hesitation. So that art we have to learn. So when they are telling something, first we have to listen carefully and we have to read their experience, then we have to read their commitment. Then you address to that commitment, they will come to you. There is no second thought. They will forever with you.
Okay, last question. Any last question? Yes. You have created so many portfolios for you. Suppose if the client has comes under 30% tax bracket, right? Will you recommend a debt mutual fund or else will you recommend an arbitrage fund where you will get some tax leverage on top?
Yeah, that is depending upon again the risk profile of the customer. If the young customer will come, so definitely I will recommend him equity. If the old customer will come, its source of income is only a monthly regular return, then I will put that money in balanced fund or a debt fund. So I will use the tools SWP where we no need to pay the more tax. So like that we have to implement. So our intention is to get more benefit to our customers. So the thought process is changed from self to their. Then automatically they will feeling you as our person. Then they will come to you. Yes, thank you.